What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well... Well, we're on the way. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thrill-a-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. Manchester United! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence he needed. Brilliant.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
So, a breakthrough already. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is good alertness. Couler. Now this could be decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Algeria with the corner. They're first. Mbappe! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
He welcomes it in. That's a simple one for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a shot! Good running, strong and purposeful. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Pirlo.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Pirlo. He's on it, can he get away? Can he finish? He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Crispest of hits, he just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Played into space, plays one through. Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. Neymar. Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted. Marco Verratti. It's a promising position. Goes long and straight.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. Verratti. Oh, sweet feet. Nicely aimed pass. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding a level of intensity from his team. I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia. has not gone well. And it's Arda Güler. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, what has happened? Chance! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Kvaratskhelia really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until...
Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Manchester United suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of...
Mbappe's having a shot! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the decision there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2.
He'll know exactly where he wants to put it.
Number 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 24.
Oh, great save by Dida.
Number 6, Baresi. Number 22, Belletti. Coming on the field, number 21, Sunil
Just from
Chhetri.
Cafu.
Number 9,
Tries to get it
Batistuta.
clear.
Number 10,
Caicedo.
Rooney. Number 23, Alessandro
Batistuta.
Number 3,
Cracking. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the finish! Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? Cleared without complication. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now there's a fun, and he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And another try! It's in! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
5 minutes.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Marco Verratti. 5 minutes to add. Rooney. Added time is up, and there goes. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled. Oh, what a scene here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gilberto Silva. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Pirlo. Takes a shot!
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Scored a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Rummenigge. Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Bale. So what can they make of this? Bale, very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
It's Bale! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in... Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus.
Brahim Diaz!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Cruyff. Now this could be a chance. Here's a player who has defined a generation. That is a great pick out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well read, nice interception.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Puskás, who does have an assist to his name. And it's lofted through here. Belletti. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pirlo. Passing nice and neat. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Defend. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. The team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Hostilities have... And the shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Kaká. Now there's a fine ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Bellingham gets it clear. He's through here. And this is Bale. He's away. Chance, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, it's Pirlo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He can get that clear. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, it's Pirlo. That's a good ball. And this is Pirlo. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Might be danger here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ambitious ball here, and he was quick to react. Long ball upfield. And claimed it back swiftly. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gets good distance on it. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the shots! Well, the ball's come loose here. And that was very necessary. Nice bit of trickery. Cross from Cafu.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. He's never going to make it. And that is as far as it... In the end then, no joy. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectation and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is dead for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
That looks a good ball through. Brahim Diaz. Kaka. That's a cute ball. Referee's given a throw. Rummenigge. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Brahim Diaz. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, super ball. And another try! He's scored! The breakthrough strike! And he stuck it away as if laser guide.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, it's a chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tries to pass it through, picked out brilliantly. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, that's a key interception. Gilberto Silva. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology. And he shoots! He scores! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal in these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Here we go again then. Vinicius Junior. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Spots it and intercepts. And it's Diaz. Now, can they get him away? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He'll be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Brahim Diaz. And he's there to belt it away. Dunk calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior. That's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gilberto Silva. Pirlo. Ball looks a good one. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 97.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Owen to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. Manchester United finding their passes. And here's Kaka. Oh, red, nice interception. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed.
Carlos taking charge of the dead ball. So a genuine chance to increase the lead.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good running with the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! They've scored! And what a climax we have here! It was casual, it was careless, it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very intentional.
Decent chance! Oh, he has lettered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but the drive and the application, it was beautifully hit.
Number 13. Number 7. Franz Beckenbauer. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. 4 extra minutes added on. And time is up. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra way they did it. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. Pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Frankfurt.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting him to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham! That was mighty close. And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Roberto Carlos. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. He's had a shot! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Eintracht Frankfurt have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Conte, and that could set him on his way. No, that's been intercepted.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And a chance! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gilberto Silva. Kaká. He's gone for goal!
Kaká made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
No way through. Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro clears it away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Gilberto Silva, shifted upfield. Passes short and sharp.
Has been indicated.
Aubameyang. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have the movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to...
Referee's had a look, and he's whistled for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3. Just about shading things at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo, a true great in every sense of the word. Mbappe. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in these games. It's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves. There's none of that.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's a cute ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Real chance! Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Messi. Oh, look at the space. Great chance! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Eintracht Frankfurt get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aubameyang. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 24, Kepa. Number 97,
Through pass.
Number 22,
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Baresi. Coming on the field, number 9, Batistuta.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Rooney. Number 15, Owen.
Pirlo, that's a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
At a time.
And it's Batistuta. And that into... And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. On to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as new... The noise is just about reaching though here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that is really good tenacity. Chelsea the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Pele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Rummenigge! He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rummenigge. That's a dangerous ball. Probing pass. That looks a cracking ball. And they've got rid. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaka. Vitinha. Ball played for Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's bustling. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he whips it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
That is good and just about within shooting range. Vitinha promptly onto that, and that is that. He's played it back. Pirlo. Well, that's well seen too.
Indicated.
Pirlo. Somewhat off target. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Manchester United are level pegging up. Oh, he's been caught. Decent chance! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored.
It's big chance, must be! Goes for a shot! They've done it! Two to good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. It's a searching pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come on. And the shot! Right back in the game. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Baresi. Number 24, Kakao.
We have got changes
Number
here from both
17,
sides, in fact.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
We have got ourselves a
Number
game
2,
here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Number 23, Alessandro Bastoni.
It's Dembele.
Number 10, Rooney.
Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Number 97.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitutions taking place.
Rooney. Now it's Aubameyang. And the through ball. And this is Pirlo. And now they can clear their lines. And claimed it back swiftly. Cafu. Chance, surely! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has been cut short. Gilberto Silva.
There will be
5 minutes to add.
time.
Rooney. Oh, that's a key interception. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Rooney. And here's Pirlo. Aubameyang. Chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! So calm under pressure, and he managed, and that will be it. opposition belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all this a monumental occasion. Oh, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi cuts out the pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Kaka. Kaka. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo. Pirlo. Pirlo! Goal! Manchester United! And that for him is goal number 10. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Played back in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rummenigge. Baresi. That has not gone well. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge. Liverpool have it back and can go again. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. He has a look up. Real chance! It's in! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement, great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
substitution on the field. Number 2.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Here's a player who has defined a generation, and it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Trustmark comes to the rescue. And they've got rid. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That's a cute ball. Somewhat off target. Yaya Toure. No, again there's no way through. Probing pass. This looks promising. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we're off again. Now it's Owen, and he was quick to react. No way through there. Rummenigge. Busquets. Kante gets it clear. And here's Cruyff. There's the shot! Conte gets it away. And that's a good ball. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a little off target. Done delicately. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Yaya Toure. Iniesta. Rummenigge. Tele proves just a little bit too strong. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Turns and goes back. This is Iniesta. Rummenigge looking to add to his goal. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Owen. Pirlo. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. This ended up in no man's land. Played into space out wide. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Busquets, not the most accurate pass. And it's Pirlo. Manchester United are almost home and dry now.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that will be the final act. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Kaka! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence, and all he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Owen. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. Ball's gone out of play. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rummenigge. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. That's an errant pass. Baresi gets good distance on it. Owen. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work it.
And he shoots! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Roberto Carlos, the man we've all come to watch. He's found a way past. That's a simple one for the keeper. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He won't be happy with that one. There is the half-time whistle. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps things lacking. What was the first half compared with your expectations?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Manchester United on header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Time and again they are repelled. Here's a sharp little ball here. Conte. Rijkaard. Yamal. Pirlo. Thinks one through. Al Hilal can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now that looks a decent ball. Pirlo. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to get it clear. Big chance, corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Al Hilal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rummenigge. Kaka. That is a great pick out. Owen is on his own. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
substitution for Manchester. Number
Roberto
15.
Carlos is standing over this one.
Number 17.
Yeah, and a heart-and-mouth time for the culprit.
Roberto Carlos! Now, who's going to be first to it? He's having a go! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A dish of true class! And again they hit the front! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rijkaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Real chance! Picked out brilliantly.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball.
Takes the shot! It is a very, very good save.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Rooney conceives a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's Azar. This looks promising. Rooney. And that's that. Manchester United pull through. Sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that... The noise is just about reached here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Colour and passion just oozing from stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundation.
He's gone for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
No, that is pretty much the end of that. Aims beyond the defence. Cafu cuts out the pass. That's a sharp pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Shevchenko. That's a cute ball. And the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! That's wonderfully done. True finish.
Messi really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Galatasaray have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions.
It's Son Heung-min! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra width.
Piqué gathers from the goal kick. Roberto Carlos. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Back into the middle. He's tried one!
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now that looks a decent ball. The most accurate pass. Rummenigge. He's going for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kaká.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Caresses it through. Decent chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong up in the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
It's Son Heung-min! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos. Spread it left. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Galatasaray have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gullit will not want Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Kaká. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Gullit. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Knocks it into space. Kaká. Kaká! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Taking
The
place.
timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Manchester United have their third. Aubameyang! That's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? He would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down as opposed to two. Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And one more try! It's fallen kindly here. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
4 added minutes has been
And they
indicated.
are pulling here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United cannot spin this away. They came up against opponents who... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Fenerbahce.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a piece of it. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Back in possession and ready to go again. Goal is wide and looking to get onto this, and he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And here's Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he was quick to react. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Great vision. Well, they've got it again. He has a look up. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Calafiori, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Hakimi. That'll be a throw-in.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Here's a player who has defined a generation. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And now they can clear their lines. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. This looks promising. Orezi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Threads one in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Hakimi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It has been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough
Please be
moment.
made aware that smoking is
An
only
intriguing
permitted
half,
in
lacking only
designated
in goals.
areas within
The
these
score
grounds.
0-0.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's been shifted off it. Ambitious ball here. Kaká receives it in a good position. A chance for a shot! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball.
And he shoots! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rummenigge looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. Danger averted for now.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15. Coming on the
Well
field
seen,
is
saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aubameyang.
Nicely worked. Aubameyang is onto this. It's really well cleared. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on to
Cafu.
replace him is
Played in deep.
number 26.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good-looking ball. That's a simple one for the keeper. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Promising position.
Indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Tries to pass it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Aubameyang. That's at the end. Well, nothing to separate the stuff in the end, not for the want of desire, drive. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Turkey.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And they're back on the ball again. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a sharp little ball here. It's a sharp pass. Rummenigge. He's going to be disappointed with that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he opts to go forward. That has been slung wide. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Turkey clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Kaka. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pirlo. It's Pirlo! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are...
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's picked it up out wide. And we've reached half-time. Is it on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the action is back underway. The pass is intercepted. He's a player who has defined a generation. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. Played through for the wide man. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That pass has been well intercepted.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
The most accurate pass. Ball looks a good one. It's not an especially good pass, that. Roberto Carlos. He's got away. And this is Rivaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Owen. And he's managed to get free. And Owen!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Owen. Owen!
Owen made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Roberto Carlos. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Manchester United, number 17.
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework.
On the field is number 26.
Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Lukaku. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Kaka is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Kaká. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. Oh, what has happened? And again! And yes, it's there! And what a climax we have here! It won't get any simpler than that, but not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Turkey give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. Well, football is just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
He's had a shot! It's hit the uprights. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That'll be a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
Do you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Now it's Eto. This is Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pirlo, a player of legendary status. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely intercepted. That looks a decent ball. He is through here. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Batistuta pings it across.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without complication. Here's a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Conte. And it's Pirlo. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Great ball, and he's in here. Rummenigge! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. See,
that's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Rummenigge, he's going for goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful.
Manchester United are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Good chance here! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Tries from a long way out. It's off target. hit him by quite a way.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, red, nice interception. And that's a throw. Rudiger. He's gone looking for safety, and it's Rodri. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Pedri, and he's hit another shot! He scores! Japan are level! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Substitution for Japan, number 11. But
Is on both sides, actually.
Number
Japan
21.
grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Substitution.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
This ended up in no man's land. Maldini cuts it out. Referee's given a throw. Now, who's going to be first to this? Van de Ven. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Pirlo. Pedri has created one goal already. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Batistuta appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution for Japan, number 22.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 9. Coming on the field, number 15.
Pedri.
Hazard.
Alvarez.
18.
Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. Batistuta. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. It's a straight. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something, but that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
He's having a good look here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stages.
He's got tall. Off the post. And again. And no, he couldn't find the finish. This is the corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, super ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go.
There will be 5
Came
minutes
through
added
for him.
time.
Now he's off and running. And this is Rooney. Big chance! Oh yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, it's a nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United, number 10, Wayne Rooney.
United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look,
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game of 2 hours. It might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope it's worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Freddie Ljungberg has to be one of the most versatile wingers we've ever seen, Peter. Whatever his role, he finds a route into the opposition's box, and he's an incessant worker.
He must then be remarkably fit.
That's really true. He's a specialist in making that elusive out-to-in run, which is so effective.
Oh, good take in a good area. Kaka. Can he get on the end of this? Back into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's...
He rises! Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him, and he's managed to get free. Kante getting this one clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Played through for the wide man. Now can they get it back? Decent! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! A finish right from the top draw. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Caught offside that time. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Serginho. And that is expertly dealt with. Cafu, passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there.
Has been indicated.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Catch today's match brought on our club's FM station. Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Great chance! Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good manager to make ambitious change.
Pass somewhat off target. Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, it's hit the post. Ball driven towards the far post. Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And a chance! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, that's clever. Shot could be... Owen! Michael Owen! Screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolute spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Kaka. Can he get it through? Alvarez. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. He has found the way through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Serginho wins the duel this time. Alvarez. Oh, he's got it, he shoots! He scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but he supplied a finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now the breakaway. He's found the way through. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And he's heaved it away. And here's Batistuta. Ljungberg. Hazard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a man comes together? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo. Sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely. And we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed.
Vitinha!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
It's a searching pass, played into space out wide. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quarter of an hour played. It's played through for him. Pirlo receives it in a good position here. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Iniesta. Ambitious ball here. No, that was never going to make it. Forwards and with intent. This is Owen. Great ball and he takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Iniesta. Let's make sure that's not getting through. He's being urged to shoot. And he's had a hit. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Lamine Yamal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cafu. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Fenerbahce looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose.
And the shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Looking for options for movement.
There will be one
Roberto Silva tries to pass it through. Good ball, good chance! And the keeper has reacted. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. We've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Kaka, well seen, saw that coming. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Now it's Kaka, now it's Owen, and he's intervened well there. Cafu. Mbappe. He has a look up. Goes for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Iniesta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, technical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity. It had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. Neymar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Vitinha. Iniesta. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Yamal knocks it into space, picked out brilliantly. And that's been won straight back. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's played it in low. Danger averted for now.
Substitution in progress.
Swept in. That's a decent clearance. Neymar. Good purposeful running this. Neymar. Now Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that's well spotted. Vitinha was in no mood for any of that. And it's Iniesta. Can he get on the end of this? And he's surging through. And that was very necessary. And this is Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neatly clipped into space. Adams. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Bellingham.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. There is Well, what a scene we have. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Fenerbahce.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
We've not seen too many players better than Gilberto Silva at what he does, Peter.
A terrific shield for the defence, isn't he? He just seems to always be there without especially being noticed.
Yeah, that's very true. One of the most...
Mackay! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Rivaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good move. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, caught an interception. And he's in on... He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. They're level Rice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cannavaro. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very... And Ribéry! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And they're quick to get it back. And here's Owen. Pirlo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They get a throw in. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Konate, always a very imposing presence at the back. He can run onto that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mackay. Can he finish? They've scored! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Fenerbahce go into the lead. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Lam. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. Single goal the difference at half-time.
And we
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Baresi. 22, Belletti.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Number 24, Kepa. Coming on the field, number 3, Maldini. Number 23, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 97, Obelia. Number 9,
It's a lovely, neat pass.
Batistuta.
Manchester
Number
United
20,
do have a chance to
Dano.
counter here. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment, context of the game. To square things up. And he scores! Back in business. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to, but it didn't work.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when there's so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Konate. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Not the most accurate pass. Gilberto Silva. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted into the flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That pass isn't the best. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Swept in. Mackay! Goal! Fenerbahce! And they get themselves in front! Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Fenerbahce take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Here, Batistuta! No mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now there's a fight. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 5 minutes.
Well, he certainly
added
wasn't in
time.
the mood to take any risks.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners bullish after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Can he get it through? Maldini. Looking for a runner. Knocks it into space. He's had it taken off him. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has been knocked clear. He's had a shot! Quality ball. And the counter is on. João Cancelo makes the interception. Well, there's the clearance. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Roberto Carlos. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rummenigge! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Roberto Carlos.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, he's been pulled on it here. Kaká. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played into space. Good ball over the top. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. João Cancelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. João Cancelo. Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, sweet feet. And Shevchenko! And it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And he stuck it away as laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
There will be 1 minute
So
added
we have
time.
the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind.
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Belletti. Number 6,
For the second
number
half.
15, Owen.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kaká.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Alessandro Bastoni. Number 3, Maldini. Number 97, Aubameyang. Number 9,
And here's Shevchenko.
Batistuta.
Hoeneß.
Number 20, Neymar.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pirlo Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's a decent clearance. Kimmich. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now, can they get him away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That'll be a throw-in. Did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's a cute ball. Brilliantly cut out. João Cancelo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Maldini. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Xavi. Showing good feet.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the pass is intercepted. He's found the way through. And it's Batistuta. Hello. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Gilberto Silva spots it and intercepts. Xavi. Neymar. Searching passes played there.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Right again, one that was always on a knife edge until the very... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games.
Yamal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh no, and the shot! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And he shoots! Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Villa. Threads one in. Spread neatly. Oh, sweet feet. Shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan the corner, there first. Pirlo with the clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's been played through. Oh, super ball. Cafu clears. And smartly reclaimed. Kaká. Now it's Villa. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Yamal. It's played through for him. Oh, he's had a shot! Goal! Milan! And they've back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan go into the lead. Owen. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well read, nice interception. And it's Pirlo. Played into space. Oh, what's he done? He might... Real chance! And he hits the net. They're level ice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Schneider. That has been knocked clear. And this could be the final action of the first half. Messi goes short. Oh, shooting chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Manchester United are in today's terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
Just a quick
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Please watch
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Owen.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Heinz Rummenigge.
David Villa,
Number 20,
and he's had a hit!
Kaká.
A whisker high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't that at all.
Number 9, Batistuta. Number 20, Neymar. Substitution in progress.
Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. He has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pirlo is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Villa. That's a little off target. Aims beyond the defence. And he thumps it clear. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Vitinha. Bellingham. That's the keeper's ball. Aubameyang.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's good vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Aubameyang. That's been cut out, well played. Schneider. Kante calmly anticipates. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Pirlo. Pirlo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Aubameyang. He can get that clear. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bellingham. That pass isn't the best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Could be danger here. The final 5 minutes. That looks a decent ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This is Batistuta. And oh, it's hit the post. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and nothing to prevent a goal then.
Substitution from Manchester United. Number
The final
22.
whistle is in. Do you think he'll allow time for this free kick?
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Roberto Carlos! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It ended all square. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. It's down to business here. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Pirlo. Great ball if he can get there. And the finish! Danger averted for now. This is Owen. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gnabry has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Defending of the desperate variety. Goes for a shot! And that has finished.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Now it's Kaka. He's got a Kaka! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to get it away. Conte. And he's in on goal. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Owen. Great ball, and he's in here. Rummenigge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. A good ball. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Distributed tidily. That's an imaginative pass. Good ball over the top.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Pirlo. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Please be reminded.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to the game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. He came in hard, very hard. I have to say, that was Oh, what has happened here? Baresi. Great vision. Nicely worked. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And that has been clubbed away. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Schneider, he's through here. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Knocks it out wide.
Oh, great feat, that.
Aimed in towards the centre. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
He's had a shot! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think
A header! And it's in. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Kaka. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Kaka.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Solot getting this one clear. Takes a shot. Rising over the bar.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Manchester United finding their passes. He can get that clear. Kaka.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Vigo. And it's Gnabry.
4 added minutes has been
Confirmation there
indicated.
will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he can clear it away. Roberto Carlos kept aware. So that's it. It is all over.